welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys really need a win in the worst way possible. 1-4 now to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
On play action, Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. You see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. Very productive. 3 touchdowns. 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down. Chargers. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 12 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown. Now Jones.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, 5 in.
Throwing Jones. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bengals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And the Bengals first down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the
Coca
11-yard
19.
line.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5.
Jones will try and run with it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down and goal to go.
Tootin will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. The pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First down, Pittsburgh.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. He's got it to the 43 here. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Rodgers with a caper. And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bengals.
Rodgers going to throw. Now a run here off the arm. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now a handoff to start it up. Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
65, go!
Operating from the gun. Jones. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Well, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Jones now throwing on fourth down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
A give left side to Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Chuck Clark brought him down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 2-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Jones. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Darnell Washington, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 14-10.
14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the Steelers set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down and 8. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. A short one there to Fireview. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Steelers first down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now this time Rodgers will throw. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets right down on that one.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A handoff for Warren. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 20.
From the gun to give the game well. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Rodgers given the gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Rodgers now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Gain of 27 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Rodgers completes it to Austin. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cut it. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Start. Ready. 19, 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of a yard.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
60 Eagles,
At the
60 Eagles.
35-yard line.
Seventy Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
60 Bobcats,
And
60
the
Bobcats.
Bengals, first down.
Cut my team, cut my
1st and
team.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to Pearsall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front-runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Now problems right out of the gate. We're we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Jones. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Warren. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. This is 2nd and 8. On the draw, Gainwell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Warren. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. The interception on the last drive proved costly. Led to the tying score. So 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Curve 19, curve 19, 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Back to throw. Jones working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Jack. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Throwing Jones. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, go!
Robinson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Robinson is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Well, he put the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Come on, come on.
They'll line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Dances by him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Khalif Raymond, 70 yards. And the Steelers are back within a couple of the lead. Now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep going back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Bengals offense and running back Brian Robinson getting set for this next drive.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Robinson. The 20, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Brian Robinson Jr. with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this a 9-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demetrius Knight coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defense. Of effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jones. And this throw incomplete.